What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Wednesday again. Last Wednesday was our very first Alpha Clash stream, and this Wednesday we're back at it. So 2 weeks in a row, I kind of like on Wednesdays. Definitely a good time. I don't know exactly what time period though. It might be better to do it at night because I think maybe more people would be there. But still today, same as last week, we're going to talk Alpha Clash. We're going to hopefully play some games on the TTS. We're going to maybe look at some decks and stuff. Holy cow. My chat box is way too big. Yo, Drake, what is up, man? Let me change the font point on the chat box. Holy shit. That is crazy big. So there we go. Hopefully that is hopefully that's about right, the right size. Starting early this time. Do you normally plan to start around? I mean, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, the earlier the better for me. I wake up, so like today, I actually have 2 streams that I have to do. One on a different YouTube page. With new content that is releasing today, and so we got to do some content over on a different YouTube page later. But honestly, I prefer early in the morning. I mean, I try to wake up between 6 and 7 a.m. and I try to get on the YouTube grind and the Twitch grind and all that stuff early in the morning. And so yeah, I mean, I honestly prefer earlier. Yo, Jay Crane, what is up, brother? What is going on, man? Welcome, guys. Hopefully everybody is doing good. Hopefully everybody's staying warm. I know the weather's been shit the last couple weeks in a lot of places, including here in Houston, where I am. It's warmed up a lot. I mean, we had a solid week and a half where it was like 20 degrees, which is really weird for Houston. But right now it's been raining, and it looks like it's been pretty much pouring down rain the last 3 or 4 days, and it looks like we have rain for another entire week. So weather's been nuts recently, which is definitely unfortunate. But anyways, guys, hopefully y'all are staying warm and staying dry and doing all that stuff. Let me actually pull up. Yo, it snowed last night, then rained all this morning. Where are you from? Or where do you live? Obviously where it gets cold, but yo, New York. Nice. I've actually never been to New York. I have pretty much been to every single place of importance and every single state and every single city and pretty much everything west of the Mississippi. But east of the Mississippi, I've only been like to Florida once, South Carolina once, and that's pretty much it. But I've been everywhere west. So I don't know. One of these days, I'm gonna make my way over there and visit some things. Wow, yo, did y'all see the tweet by Southern Hobby Distribution about an hour ago over on the Twitter page? They got a very nice, what looks like a poster, I think. Is that a poster? Or is that a playmat? Could be a poster or a playmat. But Southern Hobby Distribution just released a tweet about an hour ago. Unrivaled. Y'all want to check it out? Y'all want me to put it on the screen? Let me pop it up here. I'll put it on the screen. So there is the post, and it says, let's see, let me move this over. There we go. Unrivaled features amazing art, support for long-awaited discarded affiliation, new contenders, and much more, with more than 160 times new cards to acquire. Fans of Alpha Clash TCG will not want to miss this. Pre-order yours today. So it looks like a poster. And underneath it, I think that these are probably just overlays, like the booster box and the Clash kit. Like the booster box and the Clash kit are just two overlays, but it looks like one big poster. It's also the art of the pre-release. Yes, yeah, the pre-release kits as well. Yo, it definitely looks pretty cool. Let's click this link and see where we go. So we go to Southern Hobby Distribution right here. Pre-release case kit. And they got the Clash kit and they got the booster box. So what is this pre-release? Oh yeah, the pre-release kit case. Okay. All right, well that's good stuff, man. Hopefully you get that poster with it. Because that poster's pretty cool. We need to get some of those posters. I need to get some new artwork behind me. I've been trying to figure out how to get some. The artwork is, pretty cool for a lot of this stuff. I need to get some posters, need to get something. I need to get something. Like I've had that same, this same little thingy back there on the plain white board for a long time, and it's kind of boring. What else we got? Oh my God, bruv. I want to get some Alpha. Has anybody graded their Alpha Clash cards yet? Anyone got them graded? If you want to build a snowman, it's too warm and it just rains. You want to build a rain man? I'm guessing that's the poster and also the pre-release kit. The art really has me wondering what the discarded are. Rizlak implied some kind of Neanderthalan, dinosaurs, and now orcs. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I don't know what his name is. Is he in the book? Has anybody finished the entire text, like the graphic novel? Is he in there? If so, does anyone have a name? That comes with 8 kits and the prize support. Yo, that's cool. Yo, you have a Moxie graded. That's cool, dude. I want to get some so bad. So I've collected cards for a very long time. Since I was a kid. I mean, we're talking almost 40 years now. I've collected cards. Obviously, during that time, mostly sporting cards. And even when Magic came out, when Pokemon came out, when all that stuff came out, like we collected it, but like my son collected it and we didn't really collect them. We just collected them and played them. Didn't really treat them good, obviously. Didn't put them in sleeves. We just, he's a little kid, whatever. But I have on my sporting cards, I have probably over 100 plus cards graded in my sporting card collection. And so I would love to be able to get some graded. Yo, AJ, what is up? Brendan, what is up? Over on Twitch. What is going on, guys? Good to see y'all. get y'all accustomed or acquainted to the world of Alpha Clash, the greatest TCG game on the market right now. 2023 Pokemon Charizard 10. Wow. I couldn't get anything graded at any place besides PSA or Beckett. I don't think I could do that. Like I know that there's other companies like this one, Certified Guarantee Company. Like Certified Guarantee Company just seems like a scam. Not saying it is. I'm just saying, like, for me, I've been collecting cards for so long, you know, and so used to Beckett and PSA that seeing others is just weird. Can we blow this up? Yo, what's up? Which one of these is your favorite? He might be. There was a king discarded whose name I forgot, but he was named. We need to look up who that is because I think that's probably who it is. I think that's probably who it is. Yo, Pestilence. Which one of these is y'all's favorite? I picked Conquest for sure. I think Conquest is for sure my favorite when it comes to this art. That one right there, bro. This one's just sick to me, man. Find that T-Rex. I'm also going to grade all my serialized cards from the Kickstarter. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go get some grades. Get some graded ones done. But I'm waiting for an alpha rare. So I've opened up 5 booster boxes. And blister packs, I don't know, man. Probably at least 30, 40 blister packs. I still have not pulled an alpha rare. So I'm waiting for my very first alpha rare. Then I'm going to send like 3 or 4 to get graded. Hey, man, I know it's not Supercard stream, but did you manage to finish campaign? I had to pop out before the end. KDB, I did not, bro. I did not finish the campaign. We're going to be back on Supercard later today, though, for sure. Obviously, with the new content coming out today, we're going to be on it today. So once that comes out, you know, we'll be on here for some hours and then jump on over there. So I have 2 Alpha Aster Alpha Rares. And the new Clarity. How do you get 2 of them, Jay? How do you get 2 of them, brother? Please tell me the secret. How do you do that? Okay. I like the art right here. Art is pretty cool. The Bane of the Discarded. What's his story? Like, how is he, like, in the novel, how is he considered the Bane of the Discarded? What does he do to the discarded to become the Bane of the discarded? Fans don't want to miss it. No, they don't. Ambassador program. We love anybody doing the ambassador? I'm sure Jay Crane we got obviously doing the ambassador. But Drake, you gonna do it? You gonna sign up? Cowling hunts discarded across the Asian countryside. They call them demons there. So he is like a monster hunter. Does he hunt him by himself? Let me actually hear this. Hold on. I haven't seen this. I want to hear this. I think I'm definitely interested in becoming a, you know, signing up for this.
Familiar with the rules, kind of check out the art and everything.
Is it too loud, chat? Let me turn this down.
We want the game in the store.
So if you're looking at being an ambassador and you're trying to find your way to connect to the actual game stores, the first piece of advice I always give people is be there in person, be prepared, actually know what you're trying to sell or organize to the actual game store.
It's too big.
Approach them like it's just a good game. Show them the benefits of the game, because the whole point of a game store is to run a business. And it's like, how do we help them overall as an operation, as a game on their
Not loud at all. Okay.
So
All right.
when I go to the store,
Just want to make sure that's not too loud.
talk with the manager or whoever's in charge at the time and say, hey, I'm an ambassador for
Does he
Alpha Clash, and I would
does he hunt them by
if
himself?
that's okay with you. If they say yes, that's fantastic. I'll bring 2-player Clash kit and a 2-player mat, and I'll set up somewhere at the store, and I'll go through my cards, make sure I have everything. And then if someone walks by, I'll say, hey, are you interested in Alpha Clash? Have you ever heard of us before? Try and get them to sit down and play the game with me and get them interested. Just like
Yo, I like his jersey.
Yeah, so being an ambassador,
Full and all out.
And working in a store has been phenomenal.
I wish our stores around here, this area, were definitely more friendly when it comes to
House of Cards,
when it comes to things.
just being able to network.
Yo, Armin, what is up,
with
dude?
Other people across the
Welcome,
state
man. Good to see you.
To grow a community and try and get more people interested locally. It's just been phenomenal.
God, look at these guys.
by going to my local LGS in Greensboro, North Carolina,
I'm gonna go to mine again, and I'm gonna tell them, look,
playing Alpha Clash, and I had been playing other card games for a while.
y'all ain't turning me away this time.
And I sat down with them. They really showed me.
Oh, nice folder.
always approach the game store as like to their benefit and actually
Nice-
show them how we're trying to help
Nice
them
binder. Look at the posters in the background, man. I'm so jealous.
of the game with the open
They got all this neat stuff.
markets and how it's trying to generate foot traffic and actually get patronage to game stores again, and actually create a good relationship between the players, the stores, and the actual company that produces the product as well.
I would say my favorite part about being an ambassador is just getting to show off this game that I believe in. Getting in on the ground floor of like a new emerging TCG is just really exciting, and being able to showcase some of the stuff and actually like show people what's going on with the game is just really it's exciting.
That's cool, man. Good video. Good video. I think we all caught up, though. I think we've seen all the rest of them. I have not seen this, though. See, this is me right here. This is where I send them. I send them to Beckett. They're more expensive over there, but I love how they put, you know, the ratings on it, where they do the center edges, the surface, the cornering, this, all that stuff. I love, you know, Beckett's design. The only thing that I don't like about Beckett is that they're a little bit thick. Like the casing itself is a lot thicker. They do have these grooves in it though. So like I have like 20 or 30 cards graded by Beckett, and they fit so snug on top of each other. Like they stack on top of each other, and they fit so good. And you put them in like I have them in like a graded box where they are standing upright, and it's like a long graded box, and it's just a bunch of graded Beckett cards, and they just fit so good together when they stack on top of each other. They're just a little thick though. I mean, they're pretty thick, but I love the design of them. These are the ones I want to get. That's probably where I'll send mine, is over to Beckett. But once we get an alpha rare, if we ever get an alpha rare, then I'll send a lot of the ones that I have off over there. The solo hunter, but he did get bailed out by Kagan in little stinking icons on the right is blocking the text. In the book, who was just in the neighborhood? Who's just swinging by, you know, saying what's up? Mo. Yo, I like this thumbnail. Machina best deck. That's cool. All right, I think now we're caught up. Wait, hold on. For those of you that haven't seen this, this is probably pretty loud. I better probably turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna put this on. Put this on. The holy cow, that is huge. Yo, this is awesome. This looks really good. Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. You know what I need to ask them? What I need to ask the guys? I mean, I don't know if they're ever at a point. You know, this is probably way long down the road. But I don't know about the rest of you, but I absolutely love mobile RPGs and stuff like that. Turn-based RPGs. And I think it would be really, really cool if they had Alpha Clash in a game that functioned like Marvel Strike Force, or functioned like the old DC Legends that was out, or what's another one that's like that? But the really popular one that they always do the ads for and stuff. But I think that would be absolutely great to have a mobile RPG, like a turn-based RPG with all the characters in the game, you know, and you come up with your own teams. You have team synergies. Like I played Marvel Strike Force a whole lot for like 3 years, and then DC Legends as well. I played so many of those games, and it was so much fun. But having Alpha Clash as that, I think would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. City of Heroes. No, I have not. Is that mobile, or is that a actual console game, PC game? Another thing we're going to do actually starting is we're actually going to read the book on stream. We're going to read the entire book on stream starting soon. I'm probably going to read, like, I don't know, maybe 20 chapters a day. 20 chapters a day for however long, and then post them up. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let me actually look it up right now, man. I got my little stuff up right here. City of Heroes. Online game, multiplayer, MMO. This is like the DC one. DC has one just like this. Used to play Marvel Strike Force, got it when they introduced Mojo. As that was way too much video. Yeah, I actually I did videos on Marvel Strike Force and played it for the first, I don't know, 3 years that it came out. Like from the time it launched to like the first 3 years, played it a lot. It was a lot of work though. It was a lot of work, and it got too much for me for sure. And I just finally had to give it up. Let's see if we can find a short video and show everybody what this is, and see what we...
In 2003, I got into the closed beta of City of Heroes.
All right, here we go. Let's check this out. This is I know this is Alpha Clash, but this is City of Heroes. This is just gameplay. You know, you kind of, I guess, looks like build your own character. Maybe it looks like a huge open world of different things that you can do, different quests, probably different objectives, different things like that. So they're inside some building right now. I don't. Oh, okay. So there is. Nice. Using that superhero. Anyways, that's kind of cool. That is what City of Heroes is like. Yeah, it's an older game for sure. It's an older game. I mean, obviously, when you talk about you know, how hard it would be and how difficult it would be to make, you know, a game from the ground up. There's new games that come out that have like graphics that look similar to that, and so you know, it obviously takes a lot of funding. It obviously takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time and effort and planning and all sorts of stuff. Oh, dude! I mean, almost like a battle royale. Imagine having just a battle royale. That's it. Like that's what they should do. Just, I mean, like obviously that's it type of thing. But just a game mode where it's a battle royale. Just drop a whole city, right? You can pick any one of the characters, like in the entire game. Or maybe, you know, the alphas, or maybe, you know, just the main characters, I guess, because obviously they can't have it all. But it's a battle royale game, right? They just drop you in on the map and you fight till the last one is alive. And the whole point of Alpha Clash, right? The whole point of the game. That would be fun. That would be fun. And you know, probably the easiest, I would think, probably the easiest to do too, because, you know, unlike say like a mobile RPG or something like that, where you got to come up with actual content for the game, you really wouldn't have to come up with content for the game. You just make it a battle royale game and you just drop everybody in there and let them all fight. So you would just have to come up with obviously the map, and then each of the characters' models and animations and abilities and things like that. And so have different, you know, I don't know, obviously weapons, but how each of the weapons played, have to balance it all out. Maybe even different skins would be cool. But I wanted, like, when I saw the tweet, they did that tweet for the first video, and they put in there, you know, they put in, you know, we're doing the you know, tweet for questions. They asked for any questions. You know, do you know, anybody want to ask anything, etc. for the video? And I just missed it. I didn't see it in time. But I wanted to ask them if they had any plans for any sort of, you know, game aspect of it. I mean, they do have the board game, which is cool. They have the board game. Yo, wouldn't mind a way to play, to virtually play the card game. Remember that one MTG game that was story driven, the one with Garuk and Chain Veil? I don't remember that one. What game was that? Oh, I'm really interested in the board game. We have, so at the house, I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody when I was looking at Discord. There was somebody on Discord that posted a picture of their game room, and they literally had this shelf that had 8,000 games in it, right? Our collection is nowhere near that. Don't get me wrong. I would love it to be, but it's not. I mean, that's an epic collection that whoever that was that had that posted that. But we have a pretty good collection ourselves. You know, we have a pretty good collection of board games, and our kids play a lot of board games, and they bring over a lot of board games, and we play a lot of board games. You know, and so I don't know. I mean, I kind of think, you know, like the game like Munchkin or something like that, you know, playing like that, or I think that would be fun. I don't know, like imagine taking, because like take example Munchkin, right? They have so many different like off spins and like crossovers with the game. Like the last one that just came out was like Scooby-Doo, right? Where the entire game is Scooby-Doo. And you know, you could like take an existing board game too and maybe put an Alpha Clash spin on it. But I am really interested to see how it plays. Like the little guys, obviously they walk around and go somewhere, right? So you're moving them on the board. Kind of like a chutes and ladders type of thing. Or like they go from room to room or battle with each other, you know. But it will be interesting. I am interested to see how it plays. Marvel Crisis Protocol. I've seen that game in the comics store. And I've seen the DC one too. I didn't, you know, I haven't played it. Let me see what the board looks like. So this is what Marvel Crisis Protocol looks like. Okay, so it looks like they got a board that has, you know, specific, like a place on it, which is a crisis, I guess, or a crisis. And then you got your characters over here. You got your little minions, monsters, cars, whatever, all around it. Yo, Groot, Rocket. Oh yeah. Scarlet Witch. I don't know who this is. Looks like Quicksilver to me. I don't know if that's right or not, but kind of looks like Quicksilver to me. Yo, Drax, Cable. Yo, Deadpool. Yo, Magneto. They got a whole bunch of characters in this box. Wow. Oh, okay. Here we go. Look at all these. It doesn't really give you, it doesn't really have, Thanos. It doesn't, Falcon. Who's this guy? Captain America, obviously. But who's the guy on the right? I don't know who that is. Iron Man, Spidey Man, Octopussy, Venom. Oh, that was Red Skull? Was it really? Oh, okay. All right. I got it. I wonder how many funny thing, I was supposed to be a playtester on the AC board game, signed NDAs and everything, and then they just never got back to me after that. Wow. Interesting. Yo, non-stop testing. Armin, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome, man. Good luck. Obviously, putting in all that work, putting in all that testing, all that, different scenario testing with each deck, what deck are you? But here's the real question, though, because I think with a lot of the decks, it's going to be like, there's going to be one specific type of deck that overall is probably the best suited to face anything, right? But then you got these certain decks that are just like extremely, extremely powerful versus the majority of things, but do have some strong counters. And if you come across a strong counter, you are really going to struggle to win, right? So what direction are you going to go? Are you going to go the safe route to where you can kind of face anybody and maybe work your way, through the game? Or are you going to go like the strong route where you're like, I'm going in hard, I want to win, I'm going to take the entire tournament by storm? And I don't know, if I come across my kryptonite, then I might struggle. Yeah, exactly, Drake. Exactly, man. Unfortunately, I can't afford to go to Vegas. That's going to be close to me too. Yeah, I really, 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 really want to go. But bro, I can't even make it through week. I mean, I have a trouble making it through week to week. Like I have trouble making it through day to day. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough. I want to go, and really like the past, I don't know, I want to say like 2 months, especially the last 2 months, man. I've been putting in so much work because we have 3 YouTube pages, right? We have 3 YouTube pages. We have 1 Twitch page. I stream every day almost on Twitch, almost 6 days a week on Twitch. But the streams on Twitch go to different. So I have 3 YouTube pages, right? And so I stream on Twitch and on one of the YouTube pages, like simultaneously. And so we do both things, and we've been, streaming a lot, trying to do a lot of videos, just trying to do a lot of things to grow and hopefully, keep going to get to the point where we could do those sort of things, man. You too? Ditto, yeah. A lot of our great deck lists out there, side decks will definitely be a deciding factor in some matchups. I think you are 100% correct. Yeah, I think you are 100% correct. I mean, that first game is obviously important. Yes. But having the right things that you can adjust to in your side deck for the next matchup is really going to be important. Because you win the first game, you win the first match. And yeah, that's all great, but that doesn't, I mean, you're one step closer, but that doesn't really get you anywhere. You know what I mean? It kind of gets you there, but it doesn't all the way fully get you there. And so if your opponent, you know, figures you out instantly and you don't have anything in the side deck to switch it up and to make it, you know, challenging for him the next game, then you're just going to get, you know, adjusted and taken over, and then you're not going to have it, you know, you're not going to have a way to come back. Uh-oh. Mailbox raid. This is Baron Zemo, right? This is Baron Zemo. That is Crossbones, probably, I think. That's Venom. Ghost Spider. Okay, Miles. And Venom. And then Thanos. Captain Marvel and a Black Widow. Dr. Octopus. Ultron, probably, I would think. All right, well, those are cool, man. Those are cool. We're gonna have to check out, or I'm gonna have to check out the DC one because, you know, like I said, personally, I'm a DC guy more. I personally like DC much better than Marvel. I mean, Marvel's cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm more of a DC guy for sure. Yo, I'm still interested in seeing these Haven decks. I know. And we did that one deck. Like, we played with the Haven deck. Had a little success. She obviously has her weaknesses. I haven't made any adjustments to it, unfortunately. And I haven't gotten the chance to change it. And so I'm the same way, man. I'm definitely interested in, and especially with set 3. You know, seeing set 3's. I mean, I don't know. I'm excited for the black and white. I'm excited for black and white when it comes to. But you can do a black and blue that's really nice. And a blue and white that is also really nice. So, thoughts on Here Comes the Boom and Clash Card Torque the Uncontrollable? For most decks, probably a pretty good option to at least have. Always have it in the deck just in case. Side or main. The thought is yes. The longer thought is yeah. Yeah, I mean, both of them very good. Yeah, both of them very good. You know, I've played some people that have, especially the Torque the Uncontrollable. I've unfortunately got in the habit of trying to focus only on disposing of those cards exclusively in my game plan, and it like kind of distracts me from what I am originally trying to do, and throws me off. And Next thing you know, I'm doing stupid things, and just because they cause too much, they cause a problem. So, I think, yeah, definitely. Oh my God, we're under flood watch right now. We raining like crazy. When I went off to college, or when I got out of the Marines, and I was getting ready to go to college, I was living in Houston, and I was, this was like, I think it was a Hurricane Allison or Tropical Storm Allison. I think it was Tropical Storm Allison. This was like 2001, maybe 2000. I can't remember what year it was. But I'm in college right after I got out of the Marines, and it rained for like 35 days straight. 35 days straight. And it flooded like all of these parts of the city, and I had to go to school, and it was just like, it was terrible. Like, it rained so much for a month and a half, and I was like, you know what? I'm moving to somewhere where it does not rain, which is where I grew up in Arizona, and so that's why I moved out to Arizona. Rains like 5 inches a year in Tucson, so I was like, yes, that's where I'm going. Get away from the rain, and went to college out in Tucson. And now it's back here. It's raining. I mean, we've had rain like the last 4 days. It's gonna rain for like another week and a half straight. Just constant rain all day long. More seriously, there are a lot more ways to get rid of Torque Uncontrollable in set 2, so he's not this unremovable deal with it anvil anymore. Yes, I will agree. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I mean, hopefully the plan, which is what which I think that they're going with, right? Each one of the sets is going to make it where it is, is going to contain those cards that deal with meta cards, that deal with cards that are difficult to control or to contain or to handle. You're going to have cards like in set 3 that's coming, that's going to, be able to handle, a lot of the things from set 2 that, in certain matchups we find very difficult. Obviously making things give you more options, more variety, more everything. And so, which makes it even more exciting by the end of the year, decks are going to be absolutely great. Yo, Ray, what is going on, dude? I have no idea how to play this game on the TTS. Well, if you're interested in playing Alpha Clash, I do have a video. Let me actually find it real quick for you. And maybe I'll just drop it in chat in case anybody wants to check it out. But I do have a video. And then, obviously another thing that would be important is that you have the TTS. So here is a tutorial video that I made. Where is it? Here we go. There you go. How to play on the TTS. So if you want, in the I'm totally open to jumping on if you want to jump on right now. You know, we can play a match and, you know, you can take your time. We're not in any rush. You can figure out keys. You don't need to necessarily, you know, if you have a question on how to do something, I can certainly tell you how to do it in the game. You can just pick a deck, and if you want to jump on right now, you know, we can certainly try. Or if you want to just, you know, get a brief overview of the video real quick, you can certainly check that out first and then come back in 10 minutes and then, you know, we could jump on then. Whatever you want to do, man. That's what we're here. That's what we're here on streaming for. We're here to play matches on the TTS. We're here to talk about Alpha Clash. We're here to talk about anything, actually. We're just here as a community, as a group, to discuss the game we love, to discuss the game we have so much fun playing, the hype and the hope for everything Alpha Clash and non-Alpha Clash related, you know? So whatever you want to do, man. Spoke with a dev yesterday. He told me that they had a meeting and he shared restrictions are coming, but their conversation didn't around boom or torque. Interesting. Interesting. You talking about for the tournament? Like they're going to have restrictions when it comes to the tournament? That's interesting. I wouldn't think there would be restrictions. Why would there be restrictions? I mean, the new content doesn't come out till May. Fascinating. I've heard similar stuff, and the idea I heard was that there was a problem with set 2 stuff specifically. Wow. Okay. Well, I you know what? That's the first I have ever heard of that. I would certainly be interested into, you know, what cards are they talking about? Are they talking about, you know, fixing them and changing them? You know, like they've done so far? They've made, I want to say, what, 2 changes from set 1 and 3 changes from set 1? And all of them, you know, made them to where they were all eligible to play in the tournaments and stuff. Didn't have to ban anything. We asked if some cards would get banned. Got a vague answer. Yeah, I would say that it was probably a vague answer because they're trying, I would think that what they're doing is trying to fix whatever issue that they see and find a solution for that issue before specifically saying this card is bad. I think banning something is the absolute last resort, right? That's the absolute end all, you know, either that they can't get it fixed before the deadline or there just is no solution at the moment. And what is out there is just too strong, too powerful or something. And so the last thing they got to do is ban it. And so I wouldn't think that they would ever say this is banned until absolutely finally necessary. I kind of think the problem is either going to be shrapnel or something completely off the wall that only they noticed. Interesting. You know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at shrapnel. Let me bring these over here. Bring these chat boxes over here. Got so many damn windows up right now. All right. Bring out the deck builder. Shrapnel is fine. Stop being sour, yo. I think I know what's going on here. I think I know what's going on. Let's see. I suppose we could have just put it down in there. That would have been probably easier. Relic accessory. Deal 1 damage. I've actually never used this. Deal 1 damage to target clash card. When this card leaves play, deal 1 damage to target contender. This one actually could be pretty useful, especially for only 2. Yeah, especially for only 2. I got 5 chances to guess, and that they were all wrong. Huh. They actually gave you chances to guess? I thought when I heard shrapnel, I actually thought it was blue because of Mean Streak. I thought it was blue for some reason, and I was like, wait, is it blue? Shrapnel isn't so much the problem directly, in my honest opinion. Machina's having energy explosion and a draw engine mechanic is the problem. Shrapnel is barely a symptom. So it is with. So you think that maybe the issue is with Machina as the from the man, what are those called? Hold on. So I'm confused. I'm confused because it started to make me think like mean streak is on the Clash kit, right? And I had to look because I was thinking, I remember Machina was on the Clash kit. But Mean Streak's also on the Clash kit. And Mean Streak is in Shrapnel. And so this is from the Clash kit, obviously. Oh, the stuff's being thrown at him while he is doing so. He is blue. He is being Mean Streak with the shrapnel being thrown at him. And he is... Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. What's the word? I know, man. Sometimes, like when I think about things, like my mind like runs too fast, and I can't like I don't know think of whatever word that I'm trying to think of, like because my mind is going like at a mile, 10 miles a minute, and I like think about so many things at once, and it like gets flooded. And it's really hard to like slow down and like focus what I'm trying to do. And it just like, I don't know, like for whatever reason, sometimes it just hits me like that. Found one of these in my closet. We have a couple extra. I have a couple extra that I haven't pulled yet. We got Death. Any bets on the any guesses for the foil holographic? Yeah, I heard the bird is the word. The bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Let's go. I don't know if you can pull alpha rares in something like this or not, but again, never having a Deliverance foil, I would actually take that. I still need a couple. And since it's Deliverance, give me a double rare. Give me a double rare hit. I'll take the Deliverance as my double rare hit. Saw you coming. Restoration. Rally Forces. Ancestral Guandao. Casualty of War. I need to get another webcam. Clarity's Plan. Raging Plasmax. I'm so excited for Warcry coming. Collateral Damage. And wait, this is 2, right? This is 2? Yep. I'm not going to look. I haven't even looked at it until I pull it up. Whoa. Oh. I thought that was a different death. Death Uncommon. Still a cool one, though. Still a cool one. Kwandao. And then Flare. So I looked up Kiao Ling. I think that's how you say it. But I looked up the CAO, and I looked up, authentic ways to say CAO, and people say, like, I've seen everywhere that Chow is not how you pronounce it, and cow is not how you pronounce it, and they it's like, it was so hard to say. Like the syllable is so hard to say, but it was like cow, like that. And so it's not like chow, it's not cow, but it's like kind of in the middle of those two things. And so, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Quan, but that was the only part that I looked up. Jay, the ones that I looked at, the people that are that specific language, like cow, they said that that's not how you pronounce it. They say a lot of people say it like that, like cow, like COW or CH, but that's not how they pronounce it in their country. But then again, it's going to be dependent, obviously, on what country he's actually from. So, I don't know. Yo, Bobby, what is up? Welcome. Yeah, I know. I saw Cal. But, again, like, it's like a... Yeah, I know, like Batman's helmet. But, like I said, just the ones that I was watching, you know, it's like... Gal, like that, not like a cha or a ka or a cow. Yeah, chow is a very I don't know, a very accepted way to pronounce it. But like I said, like the place that I was looking at, like the person that was like authentic whatever from there, they were like, you don't say it like chow because that was a very misinterpreted, I guess, whatever way to say it. But they say that's a very universally accepted way to say it. But what is up, Garrett? Welcome. Good to see you, dude. Just stopping by. High fives. Bah, bah. Bobby also stopping by. What's up? Are you doing good? Bobby, we're doing great today. We're doing great. Definitely welcome everybody from Twitch or YouTube, just depending on where you're tuning in from. We are live on both platforms simultaneously. So if you're tuning in from Twitch, welcome. You know, we're talking Alpha Clash today. We are hanging out, you know, talking about a wide range of things. And then... if you're on YouTube, certainly welcome too. Chinese essentially has two major dialects, Mandarin and Cantonese. Those routinely play havoc. Yes. And I believe the one that I was watching was Mandarin of the person that was doing it. And so, but yeah, I mean, it's obviously doesn't matter, but it's good to know. Good to know. In the universe story. So we'll call him Chow from now on. Chowling. Let's see what new decks the community has. Hey, we got another Haven's backpack right here. I posted a Haven's backpack a while ago. I'm interested in this one. I'm interested to see if this one's any different than mine. So, accumulation. I actually didn't find much use out of this one. I had all three of these. I had Deliverance. I had No More Fighting. I had Mend. I like all three of those. I don't like accumulation. Too expensive for me. I think 3 is too expensive. 3 Cost is too expensive. Yo, Jake Crane. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Certainly appreciate it. And hopefully I get to see you again. Next time we drop in on a stream, like I said, we will probably be doing another stream where we read the graphic novel, which is something I want to do. I want to read the graphic novel on stream. And so I'm kind of excited to be able to do that. But anyways, good to see you. Glad to see you stop by and stuff. And hopefully I see you again soon. Not being an expert, but I think Shaoling might be Cantonese because he's from the countryside, while Mandarins tend to be business imperial language, kind of like Latin in the Roman Empire. It's a good theory. Yeah, good theory. Definitely works. So action supports, like I said, I don't like accumulation all that much. Other three are great. Grand Park Chicago, I do like. I did not like Haven's Pocket Dimension. Whenever a Clash card you control is defeated or sent to Oblivion, put 1 collection counter on this card. When this card leaves play, move all collection counters from this card to the target relic you control. And in idea, in principle, it sounds okay, but I don't know, man. It's like I had trouble paying that 4 cost. Like, that's just so expensive to me. It's so expensive to me. Bobby, that's because we are on a different YouTube page. I have 3 YouTube pages. Here, let me post. Or let me put it on here. YouTube, right there. So this would be channel number 3 that we are on. So the one that you normally see me on, that YouTube page is only sports related material. And then the second YouTube page is all comic, fighting, etc. So like Suicide Squad, when Suicide Squad releases on February 2nd, that's going to go on the iSunnyside YouTube channel. Because we got Suicide Squad, DC Legends, Marvel Strike Force, Gotham Knights, Harry Potter. All of that stuff is on that YouTube channel. And then we have the YouTube channel we're on now, which is a TCG game, trading card game, Alpha Clash, which is the greatest game ever in the TCG genre, and quickly becoming a giant in the space. Machina, Kagan, and Shaoling are probably the ones that I hear the most off from the story's official canon, not the most easy or intuitive ones without hearing them. Yeah, I think that Machina always fucks me up because it's like Machina. Like I look at it and I think it's machine, Machina. But then you can say Machina or Machina or Machina or Machina or now I just effed my own self up because I don't know which one is it. Kagan, I always assumed was Kagan. Machina. Okay, well, perfect, man. Yo, that's good to know. Man, I need to do a video. You know what? That's actually a absolute fantastic idea, Garrett. That's what I need to do. I need to make a video that says how to pronounce all the names correctly in the game. That's what we need to work on. So I need to I need to get the official I need to get the official pronunciation out and write them down and then make a video with all the pronunciations, the correct pronunciations of everything. That's a fantastic idea. Yo, Mark, now I found you on YouTube. Just knew about the other 2 channels. Yo, Bobby, is this you? Or is that Mark? Is it the same? Anyways, what is up? You just found just knew about the other two channels. Well, we've had we started this one, I don't know, want to say what, 3 months ago? What month is this? This is January, 4 months ago. Yeah, so 4 months ago, and Alpha Clash has been out since the summer of last year. Going on set 2 right now, set 3 coming up in 4 months. Lots of stuff. I mean, if you're interested in TCGs, if you're interested in comics, if you're interested in lore, if you're interested in good stories, if you're interested in the board games, if you're interested in trading cards and collectibles and all of that stuff, if you're interested in all that sort of thing, then, you know, this is perfect. This is perfect. Check out the video, or check out the videos on the channel. So much content, so much stuff to do and have fun with, and, you know, great community on the Discord, great community, you know, pretty much everywhere. Except my local stores. I don't know what it is about my local stores, but my local stores seem to be complete assholes. And I can't seem to get through to them. The guy that runs them is a dick. And I'm going back again, though, so I'm not going to let him deter me from getting my job done. And I need to spread the love. I actually would love to do that. Yeah, I certainly would love to do that for the tournaments and stuff. So, I need to figure out, why is my YouTube page up like this? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Chat, I was just sitting there with my YouTube thing up like this for this whole time, and nobody told me. Chat, y'all supposed to have my back. My bad. That was this was supposed to be up. We were talking about, we were rating this deck, and I had it on a different tab. But to answer your question, yes, I would love to do commentary on the matches. There is some difficulty with that, though, because the couple times that I tried to do something like that, I couldn't figure out how to get it on my screen, how to get the camera angles and the views of the players' decks on the screen. And so the only thing that I can think of is, again, if we go into TTS. If we go into TTS, then obviously I can put it on the screen. It has both players, and you can do commentary like that. But I think people prefer to do webcam, and people prefer to play like that, and doing it that way would probably be the best and probably more exciting, I think, maybe. I just am unsure how to get those cameras on my screen. This is Mart, but you can still call me Bobby. I mean, yo, you know that I like Beer Belly Bobby way more anyway. Yo, that's just the most classic name ever. It is certainly one that I will never forget. So, of course, you're Bobby. Machina, if you go by the Russian pronunciation. I actually have 2 cats. And one name is Boris, and the other one's name is Mishka. And they are both Russian. They are Russian cats. Imported in a crate from Russia. They are special edition. Anyways, let's move back. Haven's Pocket Rocket. No, not a Pocket Rocket. Okay, guys. Pocket Dimension. I don't know. To me, though, when I played it and in my Haven deck, it feels like a decent card. But I found myself not necessarily losing a whole lot of cards, and for 4 costs, it just felt too expensive for me. And I couldn't figure out how to make it work. Haven's Backpack, of course, Sticky Fingers is a must. Wow, there's hardly any Clash cards. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So you may send another target Clash card you control to Oblivion. If you do, put 2 collection counters on the relic you control. Now, if this one, does this trigger defeat, or is this just any? Or sent to Oblivion. Okay, so having Haven's Pocket Dimension with this card right here is pretty strong if you can get rid of, if you can, you know, make it a focus, obviously, to get rid of cards. So that actually can be, turn out to be putting on a lot of collection counters. Because with this one, adding 2 collection counters for every obstruct, but then you're not dying, so... Well, I don't know. I mean, it seems counterintuitive. Like you want your guys to die, but then you don't want this one to. You don't want certain ones to die. This one's defeat, right? Gains 2 health. Yeah, when she loses 2 health, you can, you know, get the trigger obviously that way, and that's a good one. Haven Provoked. This is the one that I'm assuming is probably pulled from Grand Park, Chicago. Taking Risks. Absolutely love this card. Necessity. And then the other Havens, obviously, with the mechanics of draws and all that stuff in there. I guess it's cool. I mean, it's all right deck. I mean, I could have fun with it. I still am... I need to do the Haven Pocket Dimension a little bit more testing, but you got 1/1. When you want them to die, but you don't want this one to die. You want this one to be engaged at all times. So you don't want that one to die for sure. I mean, I guess you could sacrifice the 1s and 2s. They're pretty cheap. You can get rid of them. Anyways, Pocket Dimension plus Bardogan Warhorn. I have never tried that. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Would you accept footage from our locals? Sure. Like you talking about sending me videos and then me make a video of, say, commentary of, you know, the video that I see type of thing. I mean, sure. Yeah. I mean, that would certainly be cool. Assuming that obviously the video footage was, you know, viewable, you know what I'm saying? Where it had a clear, distinct view of the cards, where I wouldn't have to, say, ask you, what is this? What is this? You know, because I can't see it very well. But assuming that everything was looking good, then yeah, for sure. I wouldn't run a full Now You See Me. I wouldn't either. Maybe a blue-black. I do love blue-black. Black and blue, actually. But who's counting? Where you run Moxie for a 1/1. Draws, get another. Yeah, I love Moxie. Moxie's one of my favorites. Warcry is going to be my favorite, though. I'm really hoping we get that Warcry to have just a monster. Any guesses? Any guesses? Drake, I know you have certainly done your fair share of reading and research and all of that stuff with the books and the novels. Do you have your first thought on what Warcry could possibly have for his abilities? Or anybody else, for that matter. Does anybody have any guesses on what they think that Warcry, based on the novel, I don't want to say just random things, based on the novel, what do you think could be a plausible or realistic ability for Warcry's contender card? Because I'm excited for that. I want to see the Warcry's contender card. That's like my one I've been waiting for. Oh, beginner GU Alphas deck. Okay, that's nice. Yo, die, res, repeat. Lets you make a bison token that is a 5/5. Bro, that's hilarious. That is hilarious, dude. That's funny. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Oh, man. Yo, KBM. What is up, dude? Welcome, man. Good to see you. This is Alpha Clash. This is a trading card game in the same genre as Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. What are some other useless TCG games that aren't important? Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. This is fairly new, 6 months, 7 months old. Best TCG game out there. You know what I mean? If you like comic books, if you like story, if you like lore, if you like trading cards, if you like TCG games, if you like board games, if you like all that stuff, then you know what? Even if you like half of that stuff, I think still, even if you like just one of those things, I think this game's for you. Or at least we're checking it out. You know, at least we're checking it out. Yo, Mike, what is up, dude? Welcome, man. Good to see y'all over on Twitch, man. If y'all are interested in the YouTube page, like I said, you know what? I'll just put it in. Exclamation point. What is it? YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. This is channel number 3 over on the YouTube page. So this is YouTube channel number 3. Go over there and check out some videos and, you know, drop a subscribe and follow and all that stuff too. Warcry can't obstruct, can only attack because it's stampeding. Interesting. Warcry might revolve around getting small clashes to the field of some defense life gain. My guess is based off Earthy Barricade and Warcry's Spirited Fighter. Both those very good. Actually, let's go check those out real quick so you could see what they, so the rest of you can see what they are. In other words, reprint the set 1 uncommon Havens, please. Oh man, I don't have, there's actually a lot of set 1 stuff that I am missing and don't have. Yo, Mike, dropping the sub, man. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for coming out. Love the sound of that. Sounds fantastic, man. Thank you so much. Doing great. Yeah, doing absolutely great, Mike. Doing great, man. We're just over here for our, we're going to be out here every Wednesday on Alpha Clash. at least, you know, during the day. Sometimes night, maybe a couple times a week. At least we're starting every Wednesday. We're starting now every Wednesday and just talk about, you know, the game, playing the game, doing the TTS game, talk about upcoming events, talk about all that stuff. And where's my guy at? So here's Spirited Fighter. Which his model is so amazing, dude. I absolutely love Warcry, bro. Like he's just, I don't know, man. He's just me. He's just me. He has the beautiful hair too. Like who else has this beautiful hair? I'm actually dyeing it. I'm dyeing my hair black. You know, I'm gonna dye my hair black. I'm gonna paint my face actually too. If the portal is open, you may put an alpha or rogue clash card with an initial resource cost of 1 or less from your hand into the clash zone. Yo, that is good. Yo, Haven. Boom. Trigger. That's a good, dang good card. Hey, where's all my cards at? No, they make them start all the way over from the beginning. Come on, man. Can I scroll down to W really quick? Oh shit, I don't even have just white on. Hello? Okay, I guess that don't work. Okay, that works. We'll just do that. This Warcry doesn't have anything on it. Sign of Hope. I don't remember what this one does. Yo, big, huge buffalo in the background. Bison in the background. Also, another quick little tidbit. I used to live in Wyoming, up in the mountains of Wyoming. And so this reminds me of that sort of lifestyle up in the mountains where I lived. In the middle of nowhere, animals all over the place, big, huge animals all over the place. So this kind of reminds me, very similar. So this just has breakthrough. That's all it is that breakthrough. Okay. Be a good one with a weapon on it. Now let's check. Let me see Earthly Barricade. Earthly Barricade. Let's go. Counterattack. Choose a target clash card you control. Prevent the next 2 clash damage that would be dealt to it. Then your contender gains 2 health. I mean, valid option for Haven. Fair, balanced, competitive TCG game made in the USA, baby. That's right. Yo, Mike, 3 stream streak. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We had that one streak. Someone got to 9, I think, right? Then it reset. I want to see a double-digit streak. We're going to be streaming every day. Well, probably not Sunday. But we'll be streaming every day. I think Monday through Saturday of this week. Like last week. Last week we streamed Monday through Saturday. Every day. But I'm excited for that. I am definitely excited for Warcry. Instead of a bison, Warcry is... Oh. Instead of a male bison, Warcry is a woman bison. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell him you said that. I'm gonna tell him you said that. Let me get my other pack. I got one more pack. Oh. All right, my last one for today. My last one for today. Like I said, I just want to get an alpha rare so bad because I want to send a some orders to Beckett or PSA, probably to Beckett, but I'll send them to over there to try to get, to get him graded. I want to get him graded. The Street Fighter character. Okay. I read it as man and woman. This time we got Conquest. Okay. I mean, total. If you add up every single pack I've opened, right? From all my booster boxes, from all my blister packs, I think that it is about, let's see, 25, 15. That is 140 plus maybe 20 or 30, so that's 170, 180. I've opened up about 180 packs. And I have never even seen an alpha rare. Never even seen one. I've only seen 2 legendaries too. Out of 180 packs, I've only seen 2 legendaries and 0 alpha rares. So I don't know if that's better or worse than most people that pull packs, but that's been my results. It feels like that's not very successful. I don't feel like that's a good thing. Abysmal Doom. But Clever Adolescence. Haven. We're just talking about a Haven deck. Yo, Contender. With the new design. Beautiful. T-Bone. My guy. I am gonna get another webcam, chat. I am. So we can do webcam games. Here, actually, you know what? I haven't shown y'all. For those of you that want to see, because let me show y'all. We haven't even finished our deck yet, but let me show y'all what we got. Let me see if I got just pulling. Yeah. All right. This is what it looks like. Wait. Oh, it's underneath the thing. There we go. Look. See? That's how it looks. Oop. And then this is the desk. Oh, Alpha Clash down there. Hat. My Doritos. Controller. Keyboard. And then Xbox down there. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like in the setup. But I need to get another webcam. I need to get another webcam so we can do like webcam games. So I can put the camera down and have a visual camera for me to look at the same time. But anyways, that's what the setup looks like. If you were curious, not saying you were, but if you were curious, what it looks like. Very old setup, by the way. Very, very old setup. A couple new things. Obviously, my Kagan playmat is new. And then my one monitor's new. My microphone's kind of new. Or my one monitor is, I don't know, maybe 2 years old, and my microphone's 2 years old. Those are my two newest things. Other than that, everything else is old as shit. All right. Portal. Not really exciting. Wait. Chat, has the portal always been dual-sided? You're coming with me. I like that card. That's one of my favorites. To the moon. To the moon. Is the hollow on both sides? Like a good challenge, like a good neighbor, conquest is there. Shadowlight. Oh man, I did it too soon. Shadowlights are hollow. Dang it. I didn't mean to spoil it so quick. And did we get a double hit? No. No. It's Blazing Dragon. Blazing Dragon. Yeah, I think that's a great card. There are some cards that when you look at them, that and their abilities, like I want to like structure an entire deck around it. You know? Like Abysmal Doom. You know, this is another one. I haven't played a deck that, you know, has this in it. I mean, I do, but I've never really, I don't know. Like it always like piques my interest when you have one that like Abysmal Doom. You can literally get rid of any clash card with this card. Any clash card. No matter how high it is, just depending on obviously just depending on, you know, how many resources you have left over. But to have a card that can literally eliminate any card, just like Deliverance, but Deliverance is obviously used at a different time. This is a counter play instead of waiting till Deliverance comes around when it's your turn. But I don't know. I always find it interesting, like those sort of cards in the deck where, you know, your opponent is you know, I don't know, waiting for a specific thing to play, and you just completely fuck the shit up by playing Abysmal Doom. You know. Huh. Abysmal Doom actually triggers Pestilence, unlike Punishment for some reason. Interesting. Let me look up punishment. When an opponent plays a clash buff on their turn, non-attacking clash card gets -3/-3. That's interesting. How much? That's one cost. So you can only when the opponent plays a clash buff. So let's say if I play a clash buff, like if I'm attacking, and then I play a clash buff, then the opponent plays a clash buff, then you can counterplay that clash buff with punishment. And once you counterplay the clash buff, that's -3. Now, why with pestilence? Yo, chat, my hand is full of Doritos. Such a fatty. I've never seen these before. These are new. Look. Dynamite. It says extreme hot, but it's really not. They're really not hot. I like hot stuff though. So. All right. When a clash card an opponent controls is defeated during the primary phase, you may engage this card. If you do, draw one card. Once per turn during the primary phase, you may discard one or more cards from your hand. If you do, target clash cards get target clash card gets -X until end of turn, where X equals the number of cards discarded in this way. So when a clash card an opponent controls is defeated during primary phase. So how does Abysmal Doom trigger it? Like how would Abysmal Doom trigger it? Abysmal Doom is... I wish that stupid heart thing would go away. I wish there was a way to move that. Yo, Mike, a 25 streak on another stream? Wow. Whose stream is that? Just curious. Or who's the content creator for that? That's a lot of streams in a row, brother. A lot of streams in a row. A streamer named Rowdy Warrior. He's like a mix between the Ultimate Warrior and Rowdy Piper. Rowdy Piper, Ultimate Warrior mixed together. I assume it's a WWE one. Punishment is an amazing idea for countering buffs without your own buffs. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, punishment itself is made of sad and suck. Since punishment responds to stuff, you have to be in combat. Yes. Thus not in primary. Only kills in primary, like Abysmal Doom, will work. Abysmal Doom responds to clashes, not buffs. Gotcha. Because you're in the clash, or you're in the clash phase. He is? Okay, that's fair. I mean, I like it. I like it. Did Mike, by the way, did WWE go down? Is it on maintenance now? I would assume it's not going to be up till reset, right? I would assume 2 o'clock would be my assumption. Chat, why do I eat so many chips, man? I'm so unhealthy. I used to be healthy. I did. I used to be healthy. I don't know what the hell happened to me. Getting old, bro. So what happens when you're born in the 70s? When you're born in the 70s, I'm telling you, like, it's to the point now where, like, I don't know. I think to everybody that's born in the 70s, if there's anybody left in chat that's was born in the 70s, I don't know, your body just falls apart. That's so exhausting to just go out there and try to be active. No, still up for now. Going down in a few minutes though. So it goes down at noon. Okay, so it goes down at noon. So I'm assuming that it'll be up by 2 p.m. So that gives us 2 hours to get ready. Because yeah, we're getting at some point pretty soon. Oops, I almost did it again, chat. Let me switch this to this. Let me see where we're at. I really wish on YouTube that there was a way to see who's in the chat. If you are on YouTube, I'll certainly like to remind you, because I do forget this from time to time since I stream on Twitch so much and there's no such thing as likes and stuff. But if you are over on YouTube and you are enjoying the stream, I would really much appreciate if you do hit the like button, because these sort of things certainly help with the channel and the algorithm. Likes, comments, subs, all of that stuff. And so if you are over on YouTube and you are enjoying, please do me a favor and do hit that thumbs up, because yeah, I mean, the more support you give, the more the algorithm likes you, and the more the algorithm likes me, and the more that they share my link and all of that stuff with everybody. And so hopefully, not that the people on Twitch don't matter. I mean, of course the people on Twitch matters. But yo, we have a new podcast Q&A thing. Here we go. All right. Can you talk about what makes a good contender? Is it the lore, the power, the mechanics? That's a good question. What do you think makes a good contender? Personally, I think number one, that's tough. That's tough. If I was to pick, based on my own personal preference on what I think makes a good contender, I think it would be just the powers. If we're talking about just, okay, let me specify this. Yeah, because I just see that, Drake. Good question. Good at what? Okay. Being a good card. Being a good card. That's just what I took that as. Being a good card. A good contender card. I I would have said the powers, like straight off the bat. But my personal preference is the lore. You know, like I really like Moxie. I really like Haven. I really like, you know, a lot of the other contenders that have not based on their abilities, but based on their story and their lore. I really like that. That thrown in there. Now, if you talk about what makes a contender the eligibility to be a contender or to be a good contender, where do they get their eligibility from? I would have to say 100% it's the lore. That's the only way to go to do it. But, you know, I don't know how they choose them. Why they choose them for what they choose them for. So, he is part of the food and beverage team. I don't know what that means. Wait, he's confirm. Paul is the invisible hand guiding everything in the story. Okay. It's the only question on there. Right now. I'm just gonna put it in there. What's that other super popular mobile RPG game that a lot of people play? I can't think of what it's called. Mobile. Let me just Google it. Probably be easier. Genshin Impact, but not kind of Raid Shadow Legends. It's like that. I'm posting in the podcast question and answer. So I put So I would love to see a mobile RPG Alpha Clash game similar to Marvel Strike Force, DC Legends, Raid Shadow Legends, etc. Or a battle royale console game with cities of San Francisco, New York, etc. as locations. We drop in to fight to the death using abilities to defeat each other. Any visions of either, or maybe dreams and hopes to get there? That would be awesome. Holy shit, Garrett! I just dropped a question, bro. What do you think? Yo, you got to give me you got to give me some input on what I just said. What do you think, man? Because I'm like I said, a mobile RPG or a battle royale, like obviously, you know, game development is a whole nother animal, right? I totally understand. But like, do you have visions of either one of those things? I mean, both of those things I think would be such a monster hit. I think it would be, man. It would be great. Yeah, it's a banner goal for sure. I mean, I've played and you know, I definitely certainly have more experience on the mobile. Just throwing this out there. Just throwing this out there. I'm not gonna say anything that I'm whatever, but as far as mobile RPGs go, you know, games like Marvel Strike Force, DC Legends, you know, things like that. Raid Shadow Legends, the mobile RPG aspect of it, as far as playing goes, I probably have, I don't know, something ridiculous of tens of thousands of hours or something. I mean, of playing the game. Like literally, I've played and made so much content on it, on all of those games. So if there's anybody that wants to be a part of the team, yo, it'd be me. I'm just throwing that out there. If we ever get to that point. Like I have lots of experience playing it, you know? I you know, not that I'm any good at game development or anything good at the animations, but I have the playing aspect of it down. I do play a lot of shooter games though. I mean, that would be fun. I mean, like just I haven't played any. I think the only console game that's been like Marvel or DC related that I played was there was a DC game a long time ago that was like an open world DC game that had like a bunch of skins on it. You would go around and fight like in these missions with people. What was it called? But they shut off the servers. They shut off the servers, and it was very upsetting. And I can't remember what it was. It was on console, but that game was really fun. That game was so much fun. I don't remember what it was called though. Supercard is down 4 minutes ago. Yo, Mike. I just won the Royal Rumble with my pick, the Ring General Gunther from the number 9 slot to win. Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm confused. What do you mean? What is that from? Let me see what that game was. Console DC game that shut down. I used to love this game. DC Legends was probably my favorite mobile game, but that game shut off. I wish I knew. I still have it. No, I used to have it. I used to have it on my PlayStation. And then I sold my PlayStation when I got rid of it. Or reset it. I don't know. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League coming February 2nd. That will be on the other YouTube channel. Not this YouTube channel, because this YouTube channel is TCG only. But we will have it on the other YouTube channel. I look at the base abilities, the threshold abilities to get a good idea of their gimmick. Yeah, I mean, I think that obviously with that question that we were just looking at, you know what? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to like my own, I normally wouldn't do it because it's obviously like kind of trolly when you like your own shit. But you know what? I'm going to like my own shit because that's freaking awesome, bro. It's freaking awesome. What else we got in here? Who's Paul? That's like the second chat channel that I've seen that name in. Well, who? That's from 12/11 ago. Holy shit, that's from 6 weeks ago. Yo, what do we got in flexing? Yo, wow. Okay. Look at everybody's flexes. Probably Paul the waiter. What? Who's Paul the waiter? What is this? Is this like an inside joke that I don't understand? Very popular character from the novel and the graphic novel. Got it. Well, we will get there when we do the we're going to do the readings. I'm going to start that probably this or next week. I am going to do Garrett, what we're going to do is we're going to take the graphic novel and we are going to do a stream where we read the entire thing. We're going to read the entire graphic novel on stream. But we're going to break it up in sections. And we are going to do it probably like 20 chapters each section and post it as a YouTube video at the same time. So, I need to try to find some graphic novel, what do you call it? Graphic novel images, to put on the video. But I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm going to put so not that a lot of people have seen this. Where am I at? Well, I don't want to switch it in the middle of it because I don't know if it's going to mess it up or not. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to post the entire, like novel or whatever, reading, like, I think I'm a pretty good reader. Maybe. I mean, I do know how to read, if that's the only prerequisite. But I think I can make it fun and exciting because I'm animated and I could say words with emphasis and be sad and be happy and exciting. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully I can start that this week or next week and do like 20 chapters each video or something. I don't know how. So if you were to read the entire book front to back, how many hours do you think it is? 6 to 10 or 8 to 10 hours? Or is it not that long? I mean, I looked at it and saw that it was 500 pages, but there's a lot of space in there. Like a lot of blank pages space. I also thought about doing it just as a, what do you call it? Like a podcast where it's just audio, where it's just like the audio sound and just read the audio version. Actually, I'm curious. Why do I got so many emails? Yo, Garrett, I don't know how you could live, with your being in business and stuff and the amount of emails you get. Like, I can't even handle the junk emails I get. Like, the amount of emails that are in my inbox that are just like random things, right? It's just, holy cow. It's just overwhelming. And I can't imagine being like in a business where you have constant communication with everybody all the time. And I come from the well, no, I don't say I come from the golden age, because to be real, I didn't even sit on a computer till college. I wasn't even on a computer in college. I mean, I used computers in college, but it wasn't until I got to college till I actually used a computer. So we had computers when we were, when I was younger in high school, but we didn't use them for like sending emails and shit. We didn't have the internet. We played like Oregon Trail and learned how to type and stuff in typing class. And so like I get overwhelmed with emails all the time. And so I can't imagine being in business where you have like 8,000 emails in your inbox. You probably spend an hour every day just going through emails, which is overwhelming. Okay. I put it in something. I know I put it in something. Oh, wait, here we go. Let me think here. Let me see this. Where the hell is Apple Books? There we go. Apple Books. Get started. Got it. So the one thing that I really like is that the Alpha Clash, it goes into my Apple Books. And so it goes in there like perfectly, and I can read it through the Apple Books. Dedicated to my sons. Hadron Collider. 10 hours to read through it, depending on speed. I think the read took me about a half a day straight. A couple days spread among other stuff. Though I was sick at the time. Okay, so if I'm thinking about 2 hours, or if I'm thinking about 10 hours I think, 2 hours a day would probably be pretty good. But I think that what I would probably do is read one chapter and then probably stop and discuss it for a minute and then respond to chat and then stop and discuss it. It was a sunny day in the city. Cool breeze washed over the land, spreading the aroma of lush fields, tilted soil, and hope. People attended the cafes and strolled scenerily through the spacious, luxurious parks and bustling markets. They never suspected that this would be the last day Geneva would be called beautiful for many years. The control room of the Large Hadron Collider at CERN had a mix of scents. The atmosphere carried the acidic odor from the 3-hour-old coffee and sterile, bland taste of the air pushed through the heat sinks of the servers. Dr. Christopher Olson, head physicist, and Lena. I probably need to read it just to make sure that I don't mispronounce any of the words. I probably need to scroll through it because like some of these words I don't. Coyote, lead CERN engineer, walked into the control room with Lona Shore, a reporter from News One. Lorna had been assigned to cover the experiments following the discovery of Higgs boson particle, and probably need to wear my glasses because I can't see shit when I read this. Like the words are so tiny, my eyesight is terrible. Oh my god, the words just got twice as big. The words got twice as big. But yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fun. I mean, I like reading. I think it'd be fun to read during the, while I do it. And like for those of you that have never seen, I do it on my phone, right? And I put my phone right here, like nice and neat like this. Look, check this out. Look how perfect this is. Goes like this. Like I got my phone right there, right? And we could, yeah. And so we just do that and read it at the same time, and then put the text up on the screen. Which I think would be work. I think it sounds. Don't stop after every chapter. They're about every 2 pages, and there are over 100. Okay, then every couple chapters. So I think that would be a fantastic idea. For sure, I think it'd be so much fun. And I'm excited. Like I've been putting off. I am absolutely awful about staying too busy on myself. Like I literally try to do YouTube content. Seriously, I probably 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day. I try to make YouTube content and Twitch content every single day, 6 days a week. I try to make YouTube content, videos, thumbnails, with everything that goes on. I probably work myself way too much. And so doing something, relaxing and enjoyable and something that is, just chill would be certainly a pleasant experience. Not that this isn't chill. It definitely is, but certainly be a lot of fun. Got to send an email real quick, chat. I was just talking about emails. Is there actually, you know what? Let me show y'all something, chat. Let me show y'all something. If there's people still here, hopefully y'all didn't get irritated by me constantly typing and stuff. Let me show you something real fast, because this is. Why am I not subscribed to my own YouTube page? Am I a dummy or what? I'm not subscribed to my own YouTube page. Okay, this is my other YouTube page, Sunnyside. Let me show you something real quick. This is where we do games like Mortal Kombat Onslaught, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, Mortal Kombat 11, Injustice, stuff like that. Anyways, I'm looking for something specific, because this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do for the comic book. I made this, chat, by the way.
Gotham Knights Gilded City.
Here we go.
Welcome to the exciting journey through the pages of Batman, Gotham Knights Gilded City Issue 4, written in the form of a graphic novel with audio narration and stunning illustrations. In the dark and gritty outskirts of Gotham in the year 1847, two unlikely allies stood victorious amidst a sea of fallen enemies. Vandal Savage and Runaway had just finished taking down numerous Court of Owl associates in a battle that left the ground littered with bodies and bottles of falling star water. As the two stood over their defeated foes, Vandal Savage loomed over one of the members with his sword pressed firmly against his chest. Runaway's eyes widened in disbelief as he addressed Savage. "That sword was just in your chest. You healed right in front of my eyes. How?" he asked. Without hesitation, Vandal Savage responded with a knowing smirk. "I've survived mortal wounds for centuries, stranger." In this dark and dangerous world, it seemed that Vandal Savage was a force to be reckoned with, a true immortal with powers beyond measure. As Vandal Savage stood amidst the aftermath of his recent battle, his mind wandered back through time, back to an era long before civilization had taken root. He remembered a time when people were nomads, surviving off the land, and wearing fur from animals to keep warm. With a wistful look in his eyes, Savage spoke softly. "I was born eons ago, long before this city was built, before any city was built." As he reminisced about a time when the world was wild and untamed, it became clear that...
Anyways, chat, we're not going to go through the whole thing. It's 45 minutes long. It's a very long video. And just to explain what this is that I took a regular comic book, just a 20-page comic book, and I turned it into a graphic novel, to where when you're reading the comic book, like just a regular comic book, it has a story, like a graphic novel story behind it. And if you are like you would also be able to, because like with comic books, there's no like audio version of a comic book, because if you're just reading the text in the comic, there's no context to anything that the text says for you to be able to understand what's going on when you're just reading a comic. You know what I'm saying? That's what pictures are for. Pictures are for. This one takes a comic and turns it into something else, so you could listen to it and be able to know what's going on in the comic book. And so I made this and wrote this in a way to where you can just...
With a note of regret.
Listen to it.
He went on to explain how he had tracked down the thief who had taken the shard and how he had paid him for his insolence. But it was too late. He had already sold the precious piece of rock to someone else. For a moment, Vandal Savage's face was clouded with sadness and anger, the weight of all his accumulated memories and experiences pressing down on him like a heavy burden. But even in the face of such loss and regret, there was still a glimmer of hope in Savage's eyes, a sense of determination that suggested he would continue to endure and persevere, no matter what challenges lay ahead. Vandal Savage's eyes gleamed with a fierce intensity as he spoke to Runaway, the fire of his passion burning brightly within him. I've been chasing it all around the globe ever since.
See, like, listening to that, like, you hear, like, all of those words, those descriptors of Vandal Savage himself, and you can visualize what he is looking at. And this is just, like I said, straight from a comic book, like an actual just 20-page comic book, all cut out, you know, and placed and put into a story. Point of this was, I want to do this with the comic book we have in Alpha Clash. Just the regular comic book, not the book, obviously, because the book is the book. I mean, that's just a big book. But the actual comic book, and like the comic book that's coming out soon, to be able to do this. If you are interested in, you know, checking this out, this, you know, thing right here, I have a couple of these. I didn't do a whole lot of them because these audiobooks right here probably took me, I don't know, probably 20 hours to make. This one video probably took me 20 hours to do. And that's just too much for 480 views. Like, that's just way too much for me. Like, when I can make one that has 15K views and this is just 7 minutes long and talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's just what I was going to say. Just to compare it to that sort of thing. If anybody is interested. Oops. Anyways, guys, I think that that is going to do it for today. I have to run to the store real quick. I got to jump on another stream in about an hour. So if you're interested in checking that stream out, of course, join the Twitch. Follow the Twitch channel. If you want to see me in, other, like I said, other games, playing other games, follow the Twitch channel. Because we stream a lot of different things over on Twitch that are related to one of the 3 specific YouTube pages. So we have a YouTube page that does only sports stuff, sports related content, another YouTube page that does like fighting and comic related content, and then this YouTube page which does TCG Alpha Clash content. And so we stream on all of them all the time, and we'll be streaming on another one in about an hour or so for another thing. But either way, I do want to thank everybody for coming out. Go follow the Twitch, go follow the other YouTube pages, go check out the iSunnyside YouTube page as well if you want to see some of that comic stuff, because I don't know, I really enjoyed doing it. I thought it was a lot of fun and very, very much enjoyed making it. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work for what you get from it, you know. But anyways, guys, certainly thank you for coming out again over on YouTube, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, and the new subscribers and the new follows that we have gotten as well. If you're interested in becoming a member over on YouTube, I don't know if you could do that, because now that I just say that, I don't think that I'm allowed to do that yet. I think you have to become monetized. I don't know. My one YouTube page has like 11,000 and my other one has 5,000. So I'm not, like, you could do memberships over there, but Twitch, you could subscribe if you're interested in that. And we will be here next Wednesday for sure, but I think I want to do another stream where we are doing just the live reading by itself, and hopefully do it for that. But either way though, thank you guys for coming out. Certainly much appreciated. So much fun today. And hopefully I see y'all again soon. Have a good rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, just depending on where you're at. And I will see y'all very, very soon. Y'all take it easy. Have a good rest.